welcome to the hold on. To episode 14, double sevens, love it, of the Illinois podcast. I am Joe, and I'm here with my the star, but my co-host Neha. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing great, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing better because I'm with you. So, honey, if people want to get a hold of us, how do they do so?
Well, first, they can go to our website, theillnoise.com, theillnoise.com.
Easy.
And they can go to Facebook and follow us, Instagram. They can go to Pinterest. They can go to Twitter, and they can go to TikTok. And we're trying to post almost every day, so we have a lot of fun stuff going on. And we hope you guys are following us because there's a lot of fun stuff, and just hope you join our party.
Nice. Join the party. Hey, we just want you along for the ride. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep growing. For sure. And you know, what showed a lot of growth is the WNBA Draft. And let me just say, I'm pretty sure they showed a 307% increase
in viewers
from the last time they did the draft.
Yeah, the last time they viewed it on air was 2016 before COVID, and the viewership grew by over 300%. That's just like, whoa.
Over 300%. And you know, I can honestly, I can honestly say I've watched a lot of drafts.
Remember from Blossom? Really bring it back.
Yes, that was from Blossom. That's when No. That's when I went to my because that became too problematic for my age. That was that's when I went to my family after this character played by Joey Lawrence. He was Blossom's brother, and he would go, "Whoa, yeah." So I went to the family
that show came
right
out
around the time of that because
and you're like, don't call me Joe anymore because I'm not Blossom's brother.
And I was like, "Whoa, I'm not Whoa, but I am Joe. Joe, I'm Joe." Yeah, so the WNBA draft just occurred, and I will say I've watched. I haven't really watched many baseball drafts, by the way. Well, hold on. But I have watched basketball drafts and football drafts. But what I never really watched was the WNBA, the women's basketball draft. And I got to tell you,
I mean, we're talking about viewership
awesome.
of the college women's basketball.
It was awesome.
I mean, we were talking about the viewership of this, football games, the Taylor Swift effect. But I know last week we were talking about the Caitlin Clark effect. I mean, that's it. 300%.
Well,
that's substantial.
That is the residual effect of the Caitlin Clark effect that we referenced
what number
last
pick
episode.
Was
There's no
she?
doubt about that. But it was great.
Remind us.
She wasn't
Cameron Brink. I think she was from Stanford, and she got drafted by the LA Sparks. Along with number 4 pick, Rakia Jackson, who was a beast. I think she's from Tennessee.
Rakia.
Yeah, and let's not even, we want to mention number 3, Camila Cardoso, killer from Carolina. She got.
Well, who'd she get drafted by?
Team, Chicago Sky.
Who'd she get drafted by?
And I mean, don't we remember Louisiana Angel Reese? That we were just like, oh, she's just like killing it up.
LSU.
Yeah.
LSU's Angel Reese. Yes. Wait.
I mean,
you're telling me the Sky drafted.
I know we got Caitlin Clark in our league, but I mean, these players are just phenomenal in themselves. The talent is just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, what's crazy, what's going to be awesome, and here's why selfishly I wanted to get Angel, other than her talent, for sure. But she has a fake, but not fake, but like she has a rivalry with Caitlin Clark, which is kind of BS. They both like truly respect each other, but when they play, they want to kill each other. Which, I mean, the way I learned from my brother Jeff and everyone else that I'd watched growing up is when you play sports, you just go all out, and you just want to beat the person, or if you're on a team, you want to beat the other team. Like you're just like, let me, what can I do to make sure I do that, right? And I mean, it's not even.
This guy, they also got
It's not even
Maxwell,
a question.
And I heard she's got some talents as well. I mean, Sky, I know they're gonna play Fever a couple times, so Caitlin might have some competition.
Hey, we're gonna go see them. We're gonna see the first time they play, right, in Chicago.
The Chicago time in Indiana. Yeah, the first time they play in Chicago.
No, but it's the first time in Chicago we're going to see them, right? Isn't the first time in Chicago? Yeah. So that's going to be fun. And again, I got to tell you, and I hope all of people that share your gender, really, rather than mine, are listening to this to some degree, because I want all of y'all to be out there. Like, let's make this, this can be like a moment in time. What the women's basketball, the NCAA did this year.
Yeah,
they've never done before. And there's been so many amazing women basketball players.
She was in the top 5
right now,
or top 5 or 6. I think I'm missing one before Angel Reese, but I'm not sure.
Nice.
A lot of good players as well.
But the point is that what this could actually be doing to just change things forever. Because again, the NCAA women's TV ratings were unlike anything that anyone's ever seen, like ever, right? And I believe strongly a lot of that has to do with Caitlin Clark and how amazing she was in college. And by the way, Pistol Pete was amazing in college too. She beat Pistol Pete's record. Oh, Pistol Pete played 3 years, but anyways, no 3-point line too.
You have to see
but still, Caitlin's
how her WNBA.
But we'll see how this, how her.
And I wanted to also mention that I don't know if Caitlin directly affected this, but the top 4 picks' salaries were renegotiated, and they actually got several thousand more dollars for their annual salary.
Well, that is beautiful, but I think like it's in the 70s, like 70 in the 70s thousands or whatever. Victor Wembanyama of the NBA, I think he made over 12 million this year. So what I'm really hoping is what's happening now is there's this closer, pay equity that's going to occur from all this, because the reason why Victor Wembanyama, the French freak, who's a baller and going to be NBA Rookie of the Year, should probably be the Defensive Player of the Year. We're not going to talk about WNBA or not going to talk about regular NBA.
It's going to be closer to 80,000.
It'll come back. But
I'm sorry.
My point is he's making like 12 mil, and Caitlin's going to make like 70,000. So what I'm hoping is going to continue to occur, and I know you are as well, 80,000, and he's making 12 million. So you say tomatoes, I say, hey dude, can you give me more than a little dab of ketchup? But anyways, I really hope this is a time where just like things actually change. And I think it might be, because no one's seen anything like Caitlin before, and not just like player wise, but what she's done to like bring way more people to like go to watch her play, watch her on TV. Like there's never been anything like her. And that's awesome. I mean, that's really, really awesome. So we're gonna keep watching. I'm stoked about this guy again. Having Miss Cardosa, having Miss Reese on the team now at a center and power forward. They both rebound. Like, no one's getting rebounds on the Chicago Sky. Like, everyone's going to come here, they're going to shoot, and then when the ball's up there and somebody needs to grab a rebound, it's either going to be Angel or it's going to be Camille. Like, that's it. So, hey, I hope y'all and we have Coach Weatherspoon too, like coaching, who was amazing when she played back in the day. So I'm excited, and Chicago Sky are going to be good, and then of course we can't wait to see Caitlin, of course. Now this is great to lead off with women's basketball. Now there's also men's basketball. The NBA playoffs. And truth be told, we are doing this midweek, so when you watch this, you'll get it a little bit. But we did see a couple of games that we can talk about really quick. We saw the Lakers.
Yeah.
Beat the Pelicans.
Zion has, he's a beast.
I think if Zion Williamson didn't get hurt, the Pelicans would have won. But guy scores 40 points, 11 rebounds, missed the last 5 minutes of the game. But Zion's a beast. Zion is a beast. But LeBron James, Anthony Davis from Chi-Town, and the Lakers are now going to get to advance and make it to the actual playoffs. So kudos to them. Let's see who they have to play. Oh crap! Oh no! Nikola Jokic, the Joker. I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a man. Anyways, yes. So great job, Lakers. I call a gentleman sweep in that playoff series. I think the Lakers will win a game, and the Nuggets will win.
Yeah.
Advance to play now against Pelicans. Pelicans lost against Lakers. They get to go against.
Amazing.
Domantas Sabonis. Good call. Avranis's son, Domantas Sabonis. Right? Like he's awesome. And so is De'Aaron Fox, their point guard. But they did what really I want to get to before we, with this thing. They beat the Golden State Warriors. And I think it's safe to say, I know I love the Bulls. I'm from Chicago, all that stuff. Usually you're with me on most sports, unless it's baseball or football. DeRozan. So, you're still cool. You're still cool with Chicago, but we got nothing. We got nothing here. So there's not much to talk about. We do have DeMar DeRozan, who they made up an award now called the most clutch player award, and he won't win, but DeMar DeRozan is easily top 3 most clutch guys in the fourth quarter when it means most. Definitely in the whole NBA. But we don't have that. But what we have had, what we've shared a little bit, because, we both love excellence, is watching Mr. Steph Curry play basketball, right? Like, and we talked about Caitlin.
Well, I don't think
who do you think is one of Caitlin's?
Probably Steph Curry.
Who's somebody that she sort of like patterns her game after a little bit? Steph Curry. Well, there's only one person in the NBA now. Dame Time's there too. Dame Time's there too. But that can just go logo stuff. Dame Time's there too, but not like stuff. But Caitlin, like Steph Curry has been, since Derrick Rose got hurt from Chicago on the Bulls, killed it. Youngest MVP ever, by the way. He was amazing to watch. But since he got hurt, because of course before there, it was the GOAT that I got to watch for, over 10-year period, getting to watch Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But, then all of a sudden, I watched Steph Curry over the last 15 years. And it's been
Is it for sure he's retiring?
And one of the things I don't like about the fact that they lost is now we don't get to watch Steph Curry play basketball. Like we don't.
Oh.
So, no, he's not retiring.
Oh,
No, he's not retiring. He's not. Hey, don't retire, Steph. Don't you retire? No, he's not retiring.
Oh, okay.
But he's not playing.
So he's going to be back next year.
He's not playing anymore in the playoffs. Like the team's done. And I would just like to watch him. I would like to watch him play more, as most people would, in the playoffs right now. But they didn't make it. Yeah. Yes. Now, on the Warriors, they have two big, I think, personally. As you know, I'm a Bulls fan, but kind of adopted Warriors a little bit. They got Steph on the team. They're also coached by Steve Kerr,
Klay,
3-time NBA champion with Chicago Bulls. Steve Kerr
going to be a free agent.
I love you though. But they got a couple big decisions to make for next year. And yes, free agent. Yep. And Draymond Green has not always
punching the Bulls.
Has not always been.
He punched the Bulls player. He punched that Bulls player. That player efforts, that then became a Bulls player.
Suspended a lot, kicking people, punching people. He knocked out a teammate. What's that?
Then maybe he punched two players. Because I think he told me there was a Bulls.
I can't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about. No, he became a Washington player.
He's got a name. He's got a
Jordan
temper.
Poole. Jordan Poole. Remember they were teammates? I've shown you that. Yeah, no, he tried to punch another guy, kick people. Anyways, kind of a nuisance, but you know who else was a nuisance and who else he kind of reminds me of, although I would take the guy I would mention over him as far as who I think has the biggest impact in NBA history, but he reminds me a lot of Dennis Rodman, a lot. And honestly, if I was the Warriors, I'd keep him.
He's a good player.
Because 95% of what he does is awesome for the team to like help the team win. 5% of what he does is kind of bullshit, but that help. Oh, sorry, Mama. Mama, I'm sorry I said that. You're going to have to bleep that bit. But 95% of what he does is awesome. And that was kind of Rodman. Dennis Rodman used to F with people, like mess with people like crazy. So anyways, they got decisions to make about Draymond Green, who's not a free agent, but they could go another way. And definitely Klay Thompson, who is. So this could be the last time we see the Warriors, 4 championships, 4 out of 6 championships. They went to the title 6 times, won 4 times. This could be the last time we see the Warriors as is. And they're one of the best dynasties of our lifetime. So anyways, we'll miss them. Now, Neha, who do you think? Who are you picking to win the chip this year? Who are you picking to win the finals this year? Well, now, obviously, we know in the Western Conference, we know the Nuggets won last year.
First, tell you some players that we need to have our eyes on.
I'm going with them. I'm just telling you, I'm going with them.
Jimmy Butler from Miami, he's going to be a player that we need to. Yeah, he first started out with the Bulls, so he has some skills.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, not Jimmy Buffett,
what you got?
Jimmy Butler.
Yes, ex-Chicago Bull.
Oh, buckets. Yeah,
ex-Chicago Bull. I know.
I thought
Jimmy
we
Buckets.
always go to.
I got you. He does. Jimmy Buckets. His nickname is Buckets. Or something. Buckets. Jimmy Buckets.
Oh, yes. Okay. And then we also need to have our eyes on Devontae Murray from the Hawks.
Mother Ocean.
Well, are they playing the Bulls? Okay. Well, 76ers.
No, we don't. Because the Hawks suck. And Devontae Murray's not going to probably, if they beat the Bulls, they're going to lose the next one. We don't need to care about him. We're talking about the East. Giannis is hurt, so we don't have to freaking worry about him.
He scored some
Jason Tatum's leading the Celtics.
20 some assists.
Nice. You got it. Joel Embiid's a
beast. He's killer.
A beast. Yeah. He did. 73 points, 15 boards. He was a beast.
Well, Bill's also gone to 100.
Beast. The only person I think that ever did what he did, what you referenced before, what you're kind of talking about now, was Wilt Chamberlain. I might be wrong. I know Wilt Chamberlain was one of the guys that did that. Maybe there was another guy or even two, but Wilt is the only guy that got 100. Now, you know who scored the second most points of all time in a game?
Well,
so Bill Russell was a horrible scorer. He averaged like 15-something for his career. He was an amazing defensive player and the winningest player of all time, 11 championships. But no, not Bill Russell. Not Michael, who we would probably – I would have guessed as a young person. I'd be like, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I think it was someone in the 80s or something.
But the second most points scored in a game in NBA history was none other than Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
You taught me well.
No.
You taught me
Kobe
well.
Bryant? Kobe? From the 80s? Oh, yeah. 81. Yes. Nice. Second most ever. That's second most ever. Hey, but you're also learning and yearning for more. And I dig it.
We also need to watch out for Jason Tatum.
Anyways, really quick. So who do you got? Forget the players, though. Who do you got to win the NBA championship this year? The West, again, the Nuggets.
Not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Brown.
Of course, of the Celtics.
From the Knicks.
One of the greatest. That team Celtics had one of the greatest
they did get beat up
seasons
by
of all
the Knicks, like couple games. But the Celtics, I think, are going to take it all.
Brown. What will Brown do for you? Oh, no. Oh.
Celtics, they will kick the Nuggets, but
Jalen Brunson is on the Knicks. Well played. I'm glad you named all these players. Well done. But do you have a pick in the East then? So obviously
I think the Joker is going to be dominated.
Oh, so you got Celtics over Nuggets.
You got Celtics over Nuggets.
You got Celtics over Nuggets.
All right, well, we'll see.
But he's a joker.
Bet on it.
He's a smoker. He's a midnight.
I'm using the Celtics. All right.
Anyways. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to see if that is the case. So
between now and
Celtics
next week, we'll figure out the bet. Shake on it.
I'm taking the Nuggets. Like it. Better team in the regular season. You have the better team in the regular season. Yes.
I will.
One of us has to shave their head. One of us has to. Oh. One of us has to shave our head. Whoever loses shaves their head. I think that's. We'll put it up to the audience. We'll ask our people.
Whoever loses will shave their legs.
Well, I don't need the bet to happen. I want that to happen anyway. So I don't want that to be the end result of the bet. But
head?
Anyways, we'll figure. I'm not
shaving my head.
No, that's okay. All right, you know what?
No, if you lose, you're shaving your.
If I lose,
you're shaving your legs.
If I lose, I get to shave your head. I'm shaving my legs. Win, you have to shave your head.
If I lose, then
no?
I will shave my legs. If you lose, you will shave.
Wait. So we're gonna keep moving forward here, man. Forget the leg stuff.
Civil War.
We did see a movie. Pretty good. It was this past week, of course, right? Like I know what I did. Don't worry about it. We did see a movie. So what movie did we see, honey? Yes, and they should have had Guns N' Roses, who have a song called Civil War, do the song for the movie.
The band.
To be honest, that was something I was thinking of while we were seeing the movie. I was like, this is a great time for that song because the movie's named that. Anyways, I think I think that would have been okay. I think Axel would have been like, okay, you're good. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I think we would have been okay. Because I mean, Guns N'
I
Roses was
thought it was
popping in like the
really
80s.
interesting. The
It's
story
like 40
was
years
good.
later. I think they're good. I think they'll be like,
I mean,
I'm just glad somebody
Kirsten
knows
Dunst
my
was in
song,
it. She
So,
was
anyways,
the star in it.
but what were your
and
thoughts on the movie?
The
So
other
we
actors
usually,
weren't
So
really
I
that
want to
well
hear your thoughts.
known. The story was really
Okay.
good. It was like it really reminded me of Walking Dead. You know, like a really
He was.
isolated where they're like traveling to get
He was
to a
the biggest star.
destination.
Nope.
I forgot that
I didn't know.
term. But anyways, the only thing, and I think we both agreed that like
Yes.
there really wasn't any. There was like hints of a backstory,
Yes.
but there was nothing really shown about the backstory of the characters.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Actually, well, we'll ask for the rating later of each of us, and you'll rate higher because you're an easier grader than I am. But I would say that it was an interesting story. Like the basis of it was interesting, and it was worth it. Especially since we're on the what is it? We can see like 87 movies a month, right? With what our pass, like it's like you can just and you can like we can like bring like remember when we went to like the White Sox game and there was like 84 people there and we were like, hey, come to the movie, and like we all went to the movie theater together because it was on our pass. We got all those movies. That didn't happen. Just kidding. There could have been 80. There should be like 80-something people at the Sox game right now because they.
Hey, I love it. This year we're going to all Cardinals games.
It was like, hey, I know you're watching the White Sox and they're horrible, but hey, come to the movie with us. Let's watch some more. No, but that didn't happen. But the movie I thought was interesting. I thought the movie was interesting, but I thought the movie was subpar. I enjoyed it, and we'll talk about a rating in a second. I would suggest seeing it because there was a lot of cool visual stuff, and there was like bits and pieces. And one that stands out to me the most, quite frankly, the whole movie, was when the young girl who hopped in the other vehicle like got caught by the not so nice Americans, shall we say. That scene like was really like chaotic and crazy and like that. I thought that was really phenomenal and it was scary. Like I was like scared for them. I'm like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen? So I thought that was cool, but I did not feel, and I know this has been a point of contention, and maybe it's because some of the directors I enjoy are names like Tarantino and Scorsese, and even I'll switch it up. It doesn't have to be like as deep, per se, and I'll go for some Spielberg and Lucas. I'm cool like either way, but just make it be like. And I know with Lucas and Spielberg, there's a lot of non-development as well, but so I guess I lean more towards a Scorsese and Tarantino, but there was no development of the characters like at all, and that and I don't think that makes the movie great. I just don't. Like I enjoyed it, and of course I love seeing it next with you, my baby girl. Like that's great. That's awesome. But I don't know. I didn't think it was. It was not top 3 of the movies we've seen so far. Not even. I think One Love is and what was the Angel movie? That was like 2 for me. What that movie like Ordinary Angels? That was 2. Yeah, I can't think of 3, but there's another one I still put over this one. But anyway, we'll just go top 2. Top 2. So for top 2, since we started this, 320 movies every 3 weeks. So you can basically see 10 movies a day.
Couple weeks back.
If you can't see them, you can donate them to like schools where kids can then see them. It's awesome, and we pay what like $3 a month. It's amazing. Like it's so amazing. But like I would not make. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Well, honey, I'm sure everybody.
Honey, we're still putting the ticker under our show here, which is like anything Joe says is not actually
everybody have a nice week,
reality.
And we'll see
it's
him next
all
week.
just purely for fun. Don't take them seriously, right? I hope so.